my name is Tanith Sasaki, and for my capstone project, I chose to do my research on nonverbal autism and technology. So a quick overview, I transferred from Leeward Community College after obtaining my associate's degree in creative media back in 2020. I am a Kapolei High School alumni, and I am currently pursuing my bachelor's degree in creative media with a concentration in general creative media here at UH West Oahu. So for the executive summary, I will be going over number one, my plan for my senior capstone project, which is ultimately to create an app for those with nonverbal autism that can teach emotion recognition and the American Sign Language or ASL equivalents of those emotions. Number two, my thesis statement, which I will also state on the next slide, which will go over how I tie nonverbal autism and technology together. Number three, my objective for conducting research on this topic, which was mainly to learn more about autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, and to spread awareness of it. And number four, the significance of my project idea, which is how it fills a gap that I have found during my research of the nonverbal autism community in regards to the types of resources available to them, or lack thereof, which I will delve into later on. So my thesis statement is, technology can be a useful asset to support the socialization and communication skills of those with nonverbal autism through the different types of devices and applications we have, that are available to us in today's day and age. So for the objective and rationale for the research conducted, the reason why I chose my topic is because I wanted to spread awareness about autism spectrum disorder and also learn more about it myself. I also wanted to advocate for the nonverbal ASD community because through my research, I found that there weren't as many studies done that were focused on this group specifically, or technologies tested to assist these individuals. Along with this, since technology is so prevalent in today's day and age, I wanted to see how it can be used to teach and assist individuals with autism and its impact on the users. So for my capstone, I plan on delivering a senior project. My idea is to create an app that showcases different emotions through animations that focus on facial expressions and ASL, or sign language, American Sign Language equivalents, to assist with learning and communicating emotions for those with nonverbal autism. By creating this app, I hope to fill a gap for this community that exists based on what my research has shown, which leads us to the significance of my app idea. So what is this gap that I'm hoping to fill? The first point of significance is that there doesn't seem to be any pre-existing app like it that is geared towards teaching emotion recognition specifically to those with nonverbal autism, meaning it doesn't include teaching ways to communicate emotions beyond just facial expressions and verbal terms. So by creating an app like this, I hope it can be used as a handy teaching tool and reference to benefit the communication skills of users with nonverbal autism and encourage more interaction from them when it comes to displaying and interpreting emotions. And I also hope it helps this community feel more included. The second point of significance looks at the ASL aspect of it. So while there are many other types of ASL teaching apps out there, my app will focus on teaching the ASL of emotions only. So that'll emphasize the importance of learning and understanding emotions when it comes to socialization. By creating this app, I hope to see results of users with nonverbal autism be able to interpret and relate emotions easier. I also hope to be able to incorporate many more types of emotions in the future, as I will probably start off with just a few basic types. So like happy, sad, mad, etc. So according to the CDC, research shows that 1 in 44 children in the US are affected by ASD, which, and compared to back in 2000, research used to show that about 1 in 150 children in the US were affected by ASD, which showcases an increasing number of cases as the years have progressed. As well as this, about 30% of all ASD cases are nonverbal, meaning they are unable to speak. So some existing emotion recognition apps for users with ASD that I wanted to use as a comparison are Autism and Touch and Learn Emotions. With Autism, it teaches 6 different kinds of emotions by displaying images of different people with varying facial expressions for users to match with its corresponding emotions. With Touch and Learn Emotions, it also does the same thing. So it includes users matching images of like facial expressions to the corresponding emotion. However, my idea can go one step further by including animations of ASL signs and gestures to teach users how to communicate their emotions through sign language. So my primary target audience would be individuals with nonverbal autism geared towards the ages of 2 and up, as it would be most beneficial for them to use the app during their major childhood developmental years. And also signs of autism usually begin to show around this age. My secondary target audience would be parents and caregivers who live with those with nonverbal autism to utilize themselves and or alongside the individuals. My tertiary target audience would be teachers and therapists who work one-on-one with the user in a classroom setting or during sessions. So for the proposed solution, my app intends to provide the nonverbal ASD community with an extra teaching resource that can assist with the learning of emotion recognition and ASL to support the user's communication skills. For the pre-production process, I have to think of an app design and character designs, types of emotions and facial expressions I want to include, learn the ASL equivalents of those emotions, and also try and consult with professionals. For the production phase, which is a very loose plan, but I plan on creating the characters in Illustrator, creating app layouts in InDesign, and testing the experience of the layouts in or on the Envision app website, animating my characters using After Effects, and developing the app using Swift in Xcode. For post-production, I will have users test the app on smart devices. So since I'm using Xcode, it'll be like Apple products, so an iPhone or iPad, and consult with further with professionals and make necessary changes to the app. So for this, this is a pre-existing app that I gained inspiration from, which is Duolingo. It's a popular language learning app with a memorable owl mascot, simple designs, and smooth animations. So ideally, I would want to have a simple color palette like Duolingo, as well as have a specific mascot for my app. And there's also YouHue, a mood sharing app with simple characters, colors that are associated with the different emotions on the app, and even a log feature that keeps track of the user's emotions over time, which would be an interesting kind of feature to include with my app too, if I'm able to do that. But overall, I appreciate its simple interface and color association with the different emotions, which I will keep in mind when thinking of an app design. So thank you so much for listening to my presentation.